Hey fifth graders, I am wanting to share your fun awards for what you earned this year. The tradition for this is what I've done the last 4 years. It comes from when I was in cross country. We had these huge teams of 50 or 60 kids, and the captains would always find a way that each person fit into like our cross country family with a little fun award. So I've done it with my students the last 3 years. This will be my 4th time doing it, and I just wanted to share with you why you earned your award, because your certificates will come with your promotion certificate. Okay, so starting with Miss, this award is for the Polite and Dependable Award. So this student is one that no matter who's in the classroom or where we are, they're always kind and dependable to be following directions, one that is a happy presence in our classroom. So that Polite and Dependable Award goes to Miss Piper. And I'm going to shuffle it so then you don't know the order. Let's see here. This award was a technology guru, so sometimes our Chromebooks would be crabby and I would ask for help, or one that he always proclaimed as a self-technology guru. So our technology guru goes to Mr. Cullen. This one is Perseverance Counts. I think that when you sometimes start something new, it takes some guts to try different things, and this student always persevered. So Perseverance Counts goes to Mr. John. Let's switch it up here. All right. This student earned the Fabulous Friend. I saw lots of times where this student would reach out to someone who is alone or would step up if someone needed some help. So Fabulous Friend goes to Mr. Braden. This award's the Creative and Curious. I feel like I'm constantly was talking about little stories or questions from this kiddo. They always had creative pursuits, whether it was doodles or fun creations, and loved art. So I have Creative and Curious for Jane. All right. This one is the Awesome Athlete, someone who strived in athletics and loved to play sports, Mr. Chase. I'm trying to go quickly so I don't have to worry about uploading the video. So sorry, it's normally a lot longer with explanations, but it's just different times. This one's the Simply Sweet. So this student was, whether it was adults or students, was just a sweet and kind presence to all, and that goes to Miss Amelia. She was one that was always on my toes too if I missed something, so sweet to me. This one's the Math Whiz, one who would always do his math in his head because he was very talented in calculating in his head, is Mr. Daniel. Let's see here. This award is the Kindness Counts. This student was kind to all, was kind to teachers, was just a happy presence in our classroom for sure. And in a class this size, it's always nice to have someone who is consistently kind, and that's Mr. Austin. He's also our 5th grade Father Wilger Scholarship recipient, so apparently the whole staff also thinks he's kind. Let's see. This next one is Awesome Artist. This student, no matter what project we were working on, or if we were in art class or our class, was always loving to make things artistic, bright, and beautiful. So Awesome Artist goes to Miss Kaylin. Some of you have some fun things from other people too, so your folders are a little plump. All right, let's always smiling. This student, whether they're with friends or with me, was just happy with a smile. So always smiling goes to Miss Maddie. This one is Happy Helper. You can tell she comes from a bigger family because she always was, well, hey, aren't we supposed to be doing this right now? Or didn't you say we're going to do this today? But was always willing to help if I needed it as well. So Happy Helper goes to Miss Casey. Super Studious is our next award, and this is to a student that I think was working hard in all subjects the whole year long, wanted to do his best work, achieving excellence. So Super Studious goes to Mr. Tanner. Next award is Enthusiastic Learner. Someone who also was always working hard throughout the school year, especially in school, and had lots of enthusiasm for fun topics, whether it was wars or science. So our enthusiastic learner is Jake. Next one's Go with the Flow. In a class this size, it's always nice to have somebody who kind of just is a happy, go with the flow type of person. And for this year, it was Miss Sylvia, always going with the flow no matter what our classroom was or is in terms of virtual or not. Great strides. This student came a long way from September to June, and I just thought they made some significant progress in a lot of areas. So great strides goes to Mr. Ben Olson. This one is the Creative Doodles Award. When working with this student, she would doodle the stories as we were going through them and always filled her paper with doodles, and that's just how I'm always gonna remember her. So for me, she's the Creative Doodles, and that's Miss Lucy. Could always tell she was listening because she'd draw part of the story as we were going through it. Spunky Spirits, so one who is always full of enthusiasm and energy and positivity would be Miss Keeley, our spunky spirit. And our last one, Science Whiz, one who was enthusiastic about science, was always discussing science with us and had lots of great thoughts when we were going through topics, and that is Joe. Every time I say one of your names, I'm looking up at your desk spots and just remembering when you were here, so it's weird to do this without you, but I'm thankful for all of you and the group that we had and how you all kind of fit together. I'm sorry we didn't get to finish the year together, but it's very obvious when you're with you guys that you've had a lot of time together. So those are my fun awards. You'll get them with your promotion certificates. I just wanted you to know why I picked those. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.